All right, let's talk wave pools. They're popping up everywhere, promising this incredible dream of the perfect, repeatable wave. But here's the catch. That perfection means your trusty old ocean board, it might actually be holding you back. So today, we're gonna break down the new science of surfboards built specifically for these man-made waves.
While we know the information in this video will be helpful, if you want to jump straight to our range of wave pool and beginner boards, scan the QR or use the URL.
Okay, so let's dive right in. The promise of a wave pool is just epic, right? Consistent, perfect waves whenever you want them. But that very perfection creates a brand new problem. The board that you love, the one that works wonders in the chaos of the ocean, well, it might not be the right tool for the job here.
I mean, just imagine it for a second. No more long waits for the swell to fill in. No more paddling out and battling a dozen other people for one good wave. Just a perfect, glassy, peeling wave. Every single time. And when the wave is that consistent, your gear, it has to be just as dialed in.
And this really shows you the heart of the matter. You've got the ocean on one side, beautiful, chaotic, totally unpredictable, and then you have the wave pool, controlled, repeatable, basically engineered perfection. You know, it's like the difference between trying to tame a wild horse and driving a finely tuned race car. So that's the bottom line, isn't it? You wouldn't bring a monster truck to a Formula One race. This new, super controlled environment doesn't just allow for a new type of surfboard, it absolutely demands it. So let's get into the solution. Shapers are completely rethinking surfboard design from the ground up. They're literally engineering these boards, foam and all, specifically for the unique physics of an artificial wave.
Okay, so the first big change is something called volume distribution. Now, this isn't about how much foam a board has, but where that foam is. By pushing that buoyancy forward right under your chest, the board gets up and planning almost instantly. And that is absolutely crucial for catching these waves, which, believe it or not, often have a little less raw push than a big ocean swell.
You'll often see a number like 2 3/4 inches for the maximum thickness. But here's the thing, that thickness isn't the same all the way through. It's sculpted, to give you that instant burst of speed from all that volume we just talked about, while still keeping the rest of the board feeling light and super responsive under your feet. This chart just lays it all out perfectly. Wave pool boards, they're shorter for snappy turns, a little wider for extra stability, and they have these fuller, more rounded rails. And the rails, those are just the edges of the board. Making them fuller helps the board glide super smoothly without digging in or catching on that clean, perfect flow of water in the pool. So, with all these new design ideas taking off, a whole new family of boards has started to pop up. And it's definitely not a one-size-fits-all deal. Let's take a look at the specialized toolkit that makes up the modern wave pool quiver. First up, you've got the workhorse, the hybrid. Honestly, if you could only have one board for the pool, this is probably it. It's this super versatile all-rounder that kind of blends the best parts of a few different designs. Yeah, this is your go-to, your dependable choice. It has what's called a moderate rocker. That's the overall curve of the board from nose to tail, and it's designed to just hold its speed on the flatter parts of the wave, but the shape still lets you whip it around and have fun. Next up, we've got the pool fish. Now this board takes its inspiration from those cool, classic retro fish shapes, but gives them a serious high-tech upgrade just for the modern wave pool.
This board is all about creating its own speed with almost no effort. That wide tail and the twin fin setup mean less drag, which gives it this loose, kind of skatey, and just incredibly fun feel. It's the perfect board for practicing your flow and linking together those smooth turns. And then, for the surfers who want to really push their performance and just attack the wave, there's the progressive board.
This thing is the scalpel in the quiver. It's narrower, it's got sharper rails for a quicker reaction time, and it has more rocker, more curve, to fit into the steepest parts of the wave. This is the board you use when you want to hit the lip, throw a massive spray, and just pull off the most aggressive, advanced moves you can think of. Okay, I know, that's a lot of options. So how do you actually choose the right board for you?
Well, it really just comes down to being honest about two simple things.
Yep, it's really that simple. First, you gotta be real with yourself about your skill level and what you want to achieve. And second, know the wave you're gonna be riding. Is that pool known for its fast, hollow barrels, or is it more of a long, open wall for carving? The right board is gonna match both you and the wave. So here's a quick little cheat sheet. If you're a beginner, you want that stability and easy paddling you get from a higher volume hybrid. Intermediates can start to step down to a more performance-oriented shape to really work on their turns. And advanced surfers, well, that's when you can get into those really responsive, sometimes even experimental, shapes to squeeze every last drop of performance out of the wave.
And you know what? This tech is not slowing down. The controlled environment of a wave pool is basically like a perfect laboratory for surfboards. It's creating this amazing feedback loop where wave tech and board design are constantly pushing each other to get better and better. I mean, just look at this progression. We went from the old school foam to way lighter, stronger stuff like EPS and carbon fiber. But the next steps are even crazier. We're talking data-driven shaping, where computers analyze thousands of waves to design the perfect board. And beyond that, who knows? Smart boards with sensors built right in, or maybe even custom 3D printed boards for one specific wave. It's wild. And this quote from Big Island Surf Co. just nails it. This specialized gear isn't just a nice little upgrade. It's the actual key. It's what unlocks the full potential of these incredible, perfectly engineered waves. Which leaves us with a really fascinating thought to end on. As we get closer and closer to perfecting the wave itself, making it predictable, flawless, how does that change the art, the feeling, the very soul of what it means to ride a wave?
Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Jump straight over to our site to see the range of boards available. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel to catch all the new videos that are on their way. Thanks for watching.